Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Lead In with Lorne. It's great to have you back. And for all of you Canadians that are maybe opening this up on Monday, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. And for all of you that are from North America, Europe, and elsewhere, thank you. And I know we're moving into some form of Thanksgiving season wherever we are in the world. And it's challenging in 2020 to stand back and dig into gratitude. It's been a tough year, and I hear lots about stress and exhaustion, and we're all feeling it, right? And so putting a little bit more intentionality around gratitude is just taking a little bit more, maybe a little more work. In that context, I just want to point out one thing to you, or ask you to kind of go on a little bit of a journey with me around our gratitude towards the people that do the things that oftentimes we may take for granted, or we may just not see, not because we're not grateful, we just kind of, sometimes it's easier to walk by it. And I was struck by a couple of stories that kind of highlighted that for me just recently. One is that over the weekend, we've been watching a Apple Plus TV series called Ted Lasso. And it's a story about a American football coach that goes over to the UK to start to coach a Premier League British football team, but knows nothing, obviously, about British football or soccer, and knows even very little about British way of life. And one of the first things that he does when he goes over there, though, and his true authentic self, is that he gets to know the first name of the equipment manager, the fellow in this case who picks up all the laundry and all the equipment, does all the quote dirty work for these Premier League soccer players, all who are multi-millionaires, of course. And he's shocked. I think his name is Nate. He's shocked because the coach wants to know his name. No one's even seen him or pays attention to him. Or when they do, they often treat him with some derision, actually, or make fun of him. And I was reminded of another story, and I don't have this exactly right, but I think you'll get the gist of it, where an MBA class, after 2 years of slugging it out, were getting ready to graduate, and the prof who was head of the program came in and said, "You've got one more exam, it's pass or fail, and all you need to do for this exam is take out one piece of paper." And we've been in this room, in this facility, for 2 years, and the same people have been coming in to clean up after us. So I just pass. If you can write down the janitor's name. Fail if you don't know it. That's it. That's the exam, pass or fail. And it was a heck of a message. And of course, the core message was around, you're going out and you're taking on this additional leadership responsibility, that you have to find a way to understand the importance and the value of everyone, whatever level or role or position they play. And around us today, when you just think about all those people that are in frontline positions, that are, think about hospitals that are picking up after and all the PPE or protective gear. Can you imagine? It's always tough to be a cleaner in a hospital, because your work saves people's lives or doesn't. And how important that work is. And we can often take it for granted. Or people when we go to a restaurant now, that are making it extra clean in the restrooms and are wiping down all the counter spaces and doing all that so that we can have some semblance of normalcy in our lives. So all I'm asking you this week is to take a moment to see if you can find and see those people. And they may not be as obvious, because where a lot of us are working remotely. However, they're out there. And so I just think that if we could show some gratitude, and I hope we do it more than just this season, but this is a time to do it, or certainly start it, and remind ourselves that all these people that in the background there, sometime in our foreground, that pick up after us, keep things clean, do the harder, sometimes dirtier work that we don't do, make our lives better, and how grateful we are for them. And chance to say thanks, and to, in a humble way, not in a condescending way, in any way, genuine, humble way, to be grateful for them. So thanks, as always. Join us on our socials, hang out with us. We are grateful for you. We try and tell you that weekly. We don't tell you often enough. We do this because we just love sharing our thoughts with you, and it only matters if you care. And so we care about you. So thank you, and we'll hope to see you again on the next lead-in next Monday. Bye for now. Happy Thanksgiving, Canucks, and all the best to everybody else. See you soon.